Hi everyone. I get the suggestion. Some of the traders they ask me to look at the coin with the name of the SHIB. There's the first time I never trade and I never analyze. The only things when I check based on the coin market cap, I see the rank is 29, but the price is very low. All right, it depends on the market supply. Anyway, from what I can see, I cannot find really information about this. And when I move to the charts, I see the only since 2021. This means this year that this coin is really new to this market. All right, unless I'm referring to the wrong chart because I check most of the charts. This is the best I could find. First of all, if you want to do the analysis, technical analysis for the charts, we prefer those charts they have the history because from what I can see here, based on daily chart we get a sharp move and the reversal. Mostly when for the coin market, I mean for the crypto market, whenever we see any new coin to the market, whenever we see with this kind of the sharp move, mostly we can dump. All right, now I want to see what's the next and how we can look for trade. Whether we can expect the correction here and for reversal or even the price can drop some more. Okay, I don't want to say the price is going to drop, but based on my experience since for this market, whenever I see any new coin for the market with this kind of the movement, the possibility of the price to reverse and retest the previous top, that means is very less. We can expect the price to consolidate for a really long time before we get a reversal. Anyway, this is just what I have seen and what I feel when I see any new coin. All right, and how we want to look at this. As I mentioned, based on daily chart, the only thing is we see the correction here, and what we can see here, the price can consolidate here for a longer time, and we don't have much more information because as I mentioned, this is a new and we don't have the chart doesn't show us much information. And if we move to forward chart, and what we can see here, after the price drop, every correction give us one more drop, and that means give us a drop with the breakout of the previous low. And even if you refer to the indicators, we don't see the divergence yet. But here, based on this one, we saw the divergence. Okay, now what we want to say is that how we can look at this, whether this one can give us one more drop similar to any of this, or this one is the start of the up move. For what I think, we can expect the price consolidate here. The start of the up move is not a start yet, and we can get the price to consolidate within this range for a longer time. Anyway, based on forward chart, I don't see any trade setup. Okay, and I don't have any suggestion how to look for trade. And if I move to 1 hour chart, all right, how we first we want to see how we can look at the chart. If I put this one is in relative to this as a flat, in relative to this for one move up, we can expect that, but the way it's forming is not really similar to look at the flat. And even if I put this one as a sharp move, I consider I get the flag for one more drop. I don't see the divergence based on the indicators. And mostly we have seen this one did a sharp move, the price reverse. That's why if we wants to look for trade right now, we cannot look for sell or buy. The only thing is we wait. If this one corrects for longer time, maybe we can have entry below this in case the price sharply drop. And even if he wants to look for the reversal in case this is a flat, technically we can consider as a flat, but the way it's forming, usually we see less this type of the flat, and we try to trade based on the flat that can give us really good confirmation. Because even if I want to considering this one as a flat in relative to this, and we know in the long term the price can drop. That means if they were in the price tag the top, we can expect to get price to drop. This is whatever the technically and the what we have seen based on the other charts we explaining. It doesn't mean the whatever we talking, it have to reflect here 100%. And what I want to say is that if we want to look for buy, we have to see the continuation with the flag or correction. Maybe consider to look for buy, similar at least similar to what we get here. And overall, if he wants to look for trade for the short term, all it depends what we get here. But how about if he wants to look for long term? For sure, for the long term, we will be looking for the reversal. But the only thing is based on forward chart, it doesn't show us any reversal point. Maybe if we get one more drop, then we see the divergence based on both of the indicators, then maybe we can consider. Okay, even if he wants to refer to the analysis, whether we put this one as a flat and this is the first and this one last. I don't think this is a correct way to look at it. Okay. And what I suggest that if you want to look for trade, any trade for buy or sell will be short term. And right now, even if we get a reversal with a short move flag, any trade with a breakout of depth, we have to start to manage. And right now, we don't have any trade set up. I prefer for, if I want to look for trade, I prefer to get bigger correction here before I take the trade, unless we trade based on lower time frame. And even if you want to look for long term for buy, maybe look at this one as a flat for one move up with the breakout of the top. If we get any drop, then maybe from there we can look for next move, because maybe we can put this one in relative to each other, because if we move to forward chart, maybe we can look at this one as in this way. This is the first flat and this is the second one. It's not a really good way to look at this, but maybe we can consider it as that, because for me, if I want to look for long-term buy, I prefer this one for to give me a confirmation, and the confirmation for one more drop. Then I see the divergence here. Then if I move to 1 hour chart, even what I have here, it doesn't give me any confirmation. Still, I can expect this one to give me one more drop. The price drops some more. All right. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. And since I mentioned this coin is new, I will try to study more about this, and we can follow it. If we get any confirmation for the next for long term, then I will share. Thanks.